Hello all, James Johnson, aka Sulphur Blade, and I'm back here with War on the Sea in another episode of our Let's Play. So, we have a fair number of ships to deal with between the Guadalcanal pocket here and up in this area. I believe there is this fleet, plus a new 222 fleet somewhere in this area. So with that being said, let's just jump right into it. We got work to do. Actually, I should check to make sure that well, I haven't really been moving my carriers. I've been just letting them sit. You don't have anything to do because you're waiting on fuel and stuff and engineering to arrive in New Hebrides. Actually, yeah, before we jump into a lot of stuff, we're getting some command points, and I'd like to get some more ASW, well, anti-submarine warfare and submarine warfare going. So let's do that. Porter and Selfridge. So Porter class destroyers. Alright, McDougal and Winslow. We will add you. Actually, let's call you guys ASW Squadron 2. Done. We're going to set a course. Where are we going to set your course to? I think we're going to have you patrol right in this area. And then another sub pack, I think we'll want. So you see, instead of not the God over the timbre, we'll go with the Triton and Trout that we thought we were going to originally put in, that we didn't put in. So pack 3. Done. And course. We're gonna actually throw you guys that way, and we're gonna put them maybe right in here. All right, so we got that little bit of housekeeping done. Let's get back to sinking ships. We have Dauntlesses coming back, full group. We have on the Hornet. No. We want to launch aircraft, please. 8 Avengers and 6 Dauntlesses. We'll go with the 6 Dauntlesses because this is actually a wounded group. Course, right there. Want to get some wildcats. Just running a little cover, make sure that nothing's sneaking up on the Enterprise. Alright, Hornet is ready to launch. What do you have, Hornet? You've got all your Avengers, and we're going to use them with HE. We're going to set your course right up here into the slot. Hornet ready to launch. Yeah, let's get some wildcats covering. Something like that. Oh, pause. We are ready to hit with the Dauntless. Let's go to tactical. Start. There they are. Alright, everybody go ahead and form up. Vic is fine. And kind of head that way. So there's heavy damage. I just found out you could do this, that you could click on report and find out the status of the ships. It's pretty cool. So there's heavy damage on whatever that guy is, and moderate on the Sendai. So the Sendai, and then the other cruiser. That one, okay. cruiser. You are a heavy cruiser, and then so number 4 is the one we're going to ignore in this battle. All right. And we are lined up fairly decently aft. Let's go ahead and pause. 1 target. Attack. 2 target. 2 attack. Okay. 2 targeting 1. That's fine. 1. 5 target 3 and attack. 6 target 3 attack. All right. We're ready to go. Dives are happening. Good hits, good hits, good hits. Lots of good hits. It was actually not a bad run. Now, if you guys would not... You always have to turn into the worst way, don't you? Hey, someone's sinking. Number 1 is sinking. Excellent. So that's another heavy cruiser down. Very good. How are things looking right now? Moderate, moderate, minor. Alright, well, we're gonna watch for a little bit. Letting them burn didn't change anything. Alright. We are out of here. So another ship down. I seem to think that's a thing for this group, that we've taken out like 1 ship every time we've attacked it. another 15 command points. That's nice. Alright, you guys can RTB. Ignore. Actually, you know what we will do? I think Renal has some wildcats. Yep. Just we'll run some cover around here. Hornet is ready to launch. Enterprise is ready to launch. Enterprise, you might have... You have Avengers. You don't have a full group of Avengers. Wait. Your Dauntlesses are on deck? Why are they on deck? Did they just come back? I think they did, didn't they? So whose Avengers are these? This must be Hornet's Avengers going with HE bombs, right? Actually, Enterprise, we're gonna take your Avengers, loaded with. Has it been an hour since we attacked that group? Well, it will be. So we will go with rockets. We should be able to loiter on station long enough to find them. And we'll head right in there. Alright, Hornet, what do you have? Your 6 Dauntlesses. Actually, I want to get more fighter cover out there. Something like that. Look at these Dauntlesses going up this way. Enemy ship spotted. That's our weakened group. Alright, let's go kill them. Actually, I like how they're grouped already. Start. Actually, which is the destroyer. Yep. Okay. You guys are going to target 1. Attack. You guys are going to target 2. Attack. You guys are going to target 3. And attack. I think this is a bad angle, actually, for doing a rocket attack. I'd rather come at some sort of broadside than behind them. But I have a feeling they might do some maneuvering for us anyway. Will this be enough rockets for light cruisers? I don't know. They're already damaged though, so I think it should be. I don't think 2 Avengers is going to be enough for that destroyer. We'll see. We got a couple of dum-dums. Actually, we're going to lose 3 Avengers here. 4 Avengers. So I do notice that we seem to lose a lot of Avengers on rocket attacks. It's certainly a good attack for submarines. And I've heard it's supposedly a good attack for lightly armed vessels like destroyers and light cruisers. However, I think this is my second time attempting to use rockets versus lightly armed vessels like destroyers and cruisers. I don't remember the first time going particularly well either. So maybe I'm not going to use rockets versus these guys anymore. Not when we lose that many planes. And I tend to recall we lost a lot of planes last time we did this. Fires are already out on that guy. Well, that's sad. Well, that destroyer is burning pretty well. He only got hit by 2 planes. What's the report right now? Minor on moderate. Heavy on the destroyer though. They all gotta go. We will not be happy till we sink every last Imperial Japanese Navy ship. And keep burning. I'd like to see something sink with this attack, please. And you were the one I was expecting wasn't gonna sink. Well, you could not still sink. What are you, a Yaguma? I think so. Two, one center. Two center. Two. Yeah, Yaguma. Fire is spreading. I think we got a good shot at sinking this one. Deck is awash every now and then here. Or maybe that's just... Yeah, it does look like the deck is getting awash. Some list. Fires have spread below deck on the bow. That's nice. So technically there's fires from the stern all the way to the bow. Usually when that happens, it's a pretty sure kill. So I think, whoa, secondaries, nice. Critical and heavy. Come on, sink already. Nice. There she goes. Alright, how long till we get the cinematics of it going under? I'd like to see some times where the keel would crack and you'd have, like, you know, the ship break in half. Well, down she goes. Another one down, another 4 command points, and 2 more ships to go in that fleet. You guys go ahead and RTV. Enemy ships spotted near Wildcats. Interesting. Ignore. Oh, really? This will be interesting. I have a feeling we're going to pull in everything here. First thing I need to do is watch for the torps. Huh. No torpies. Okay, switch over to the Wildcats. And go attack them. Back to the porter. Problem is, I believe that we probably pulled the sub in, but where the heck he's gonna be at, that's a whole nother story. What is our sea state? Sea state 5. It's kind of choppy. I mean, it's not horrible, but it's not ideal either. Which, in actuality, Sea State 5 is a real bitch. I remember Sea State 5 being on a Spurns class destroyer, which was a heck of a lot bigger than these little destroyers we're looking at here, seeing as the Spurns was really a cruiser that was named a destroyer for funding purposes. Congress wasn't willing to Congress was not willing to pay for cruisers, so the Navy said, fine, we want destroyers then, and they made their cruisers on a destroyer hull. Spurns was a great ship. Greyhounds of the fleet, incredibly fast. Could start and stop on a dime. They could go from over 40 plus knots straight ahead and stop within one ship length. Just amazing boats. They were capable of all warfare, anti-air, anti-submarine, as well as shore bombardment, if you will. And they were often tasked to do solo ops, which the Navy was very reluctant to do with the Arleigh Burkes. While I was in the service, you would rarely see Arleigh Burkes operating independently like you would the screw cans. Alright, how are we going to find our submarine? Porter. You're probably doing... How fast are you doing? Yeah, just a little on the fast side. Let's bring you down to 10 knots and have you come that way. Selfridge, go ahead and brake formation. You're going to come down to 10 knots. You're going to stay going straight ahead. Actually, let's secure from active. Bring her down to a quiet 6 knots on both of you. Did the Wildcats not get him? I want you guys to brake. In fact, you're gonna go that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. One, gonna go something like that. Can we go back to the Porter, please? So this may or may not be interesting to you. This is basically trying to find a submarine, which is like a needle in a haystack. Actually, let's do some time compression. Alright, problem with this is it's going to be hard to monitor both ships simultaneously. Further apart they get. Alright. I think we're just wasting time here. We didn't even get that aircraft? Well, that's too bad. These Dauntlesses should be able to handle those 2 light cruisers. What are these Avengers doing? They went... What were they doing? Oh, HE bombs from Hornet looking for the bigger group. Right. We don't have much endurance left. Well, that's not exactly pleasant. Enterprise, launch. 4 Wildcats, please. Why do I have 9? That's a very strange number to have. Whoops. I think not what I meant to do. Target practice, guys. Feel free to open up. Oh, well, flak is auto fire anyway. I don't know why I'm telling him to shoot. Yes, you're looking at a carrier. If you were the spotter in a little float plane like this, getting shot at by flak from a carrier group, would you have not turned the opposite direction by now? Seeing as that ship down there has the capacity of launching things that would give you a very bad day. Just saying. Excuse me. Can I hurry this up? I can hurry this up. Excellent. Leave, please. Alright, so that float plane is now gonna go magically invisible. That's annoying. Anyway, let's still get at least 2 wildcats up and over us. And CTF, I want you to actually turn your course. Head a little ways that way. Slight reposition because we've been spotted. Rental, do you have any? You do. Done, course. Go like that. Like that. I've been lacking here. 4-ton course. Yeah, this is just part of that game. Gotta keep those planes flying. So that we can keep an eye on things, know where the enemy is. Rental has launched, right? Yes. Alright, Enterprise. I probably have been... You've got 10 Dauntlesses to get up. Let's get you in the air. Something like that. Holy flippin' float planes, Batman. Launch 5. I can't ignore this one, huh? Interesting. Well, let's save it. And begin. Okay, we're looking for torps. Let's make our speed 6 knots. Turn on radar. Turn on your radar. Make your speed. Why did you speed up to 28? Alright. Hornet ready to launch. What are you ready to launch? Got 12 Avengers, huh? Let's throw those up with HE bombs. Go right through the slot, then kind of zigzag through it. Wildcat encounter. Where at? Oh, way up there. We have some subs. Interesting. Just gonna ignore that one. Can we get anybody on it? I think we just launched all of the Hornets Avengers, so probably we can't. Whoa! Hello! What timing for that? You guys need to form up. Orders. Form up. You need to navigate to the border and Selfridge and fly cap over them. And then Porter and Selfridge, you need to be going flank. Line ahead is fine. You should have radars on. Start. Alright, there's what, 5 of them? YV. Porter attacking 1. Well, that's not exactly who I want the Porter attacking. I'm on the Wildcats, ain't I? Hello, Wildcats. Select all. Target. The Dauntlesses. Attack. Well, not Dauntlesses. They're probably Kates or Vals. Vals? Yeah, probably Vals. And Porter and Selfridge, you two need to be targeting the correct things. Alright, Selfridge, I want you to break formation, max speed, and you gonna break the other direction. You're gonna shoot down that float plane when you should be shooting at the other stuff. God damn you guys. Both of you continue to make gradual turn, well, semi-gradual turn. Hard the other way, Porter. Hard over the other way. They're coming for the Porter. Or no? What are they doing? They don't know what they're doing. Well, they tried. Get in there, Wildcats. Take those guys out. How are we damage control wise? Good. Sweet. Let's go watch our guys in the air. This feels like a disorganized attack. 3, what are you doing? You're trying. Attaboy. That's more like it. What was that noise? Oh, the two aircrafts going down. Third one down. Screw the float plane. How are the Porter and Selfridge? Still driving in circles? Happily? Okay, let's steady you up. Drop you down to 5 knots. Steady you up. Drop you down to 4 knots. I wonder if there's such a thing as pushing the engine beyond its capacity. This one's injured. Should I have done that? I don't know. Excellent. Kind of impressed this scout plane's capable of doing 200 in speed. Yeah, I want to go over here. Please? Oh, I'm already over here. Transitions so seamlessly that you can't even tell half the time. You're chasing a guy doing 230, and you're doing Don't let him escape! Got him. Excellent. Alright, that should do it for this one. So we downed 5 planes. Four of them being, well, I didn't even look actually, but they were, I'm assuming they're Vals. They could have come from Shortland Islands. That's certainly within the reach of Shortland. And because it was only 4 of them, it makes sense that it would have come from Shortland, actually. Yeah, that makes sense to me. So... it's not a dead giveaway that there's a carrier. No, it could very easily have come from Shortland. Though we shouldn't dismiss the possibility of them being a carrier. I don't think that was the case in this instance. Found you light cruisers with what? Dauntlesses on the way back. Yeah, let's do it. Target 1 and attack. One and 1, 2, 2 and 2. Alright, that'll work fine. Let's watch the fireworks. Nice drops, guys. Nice drops. I think one got hit more than 2 did, and one got hit by a dud. So Must have had a couple misses on 2. Wait a second. Two is the one that's burning the most and got hit with the least bombs. 1 got smashed, but isn't burning? Interesting. And again, we can't sink more than 1 ship. It's always got to be 1 every time we attack this group. But that should get rid of this Sendai. Just leaving... What are you, a Tenryu? No, you've got 2 in the front. That makes you a Nagara? Maybe? You are gonna sink. Just go ahead and do it now. No reason to delay it. I kind of wish the game did something like that, where it's like, alright, the damage on this vessel is certainly going to be enough to sink it, so we'll speed up this whole animation process to make it go faster or something. I mean, it's not like it doesn't know how the fires are going to go. I don't think so. I mean, why would you make a system that would be like, oh, well, this fire might possibly lead to that fire, which might possibly lead to that fire? Wouldn't it just make more sense to have a predetermined outcome? Okay, 2 is sinking. Very good. And there she goes. Goodbye, Sendai. Have a nice life. Alright. Retreat. Leave. Confirm. Another 8 command points. No aircraft lost. Excellent. And RTB. Hornet is ready to launch, and actually, Hornet, there's something I want you to do. You don't have Avengers. You have 12 Wildcats, which is making me think I'm neglecting our security of our carriers. New Hebrides, could you launch Avengers times 4 with rockets 360 nautical miles? Will that reach? No. It'll reach up to about there. Well, let's send them up to there. Maybe they'll get lucky. Enterprise. Actually, we will do that. Rental, you have 2. Avengers with rockets done. Course. I'm actually gonna hug the shoreline like this. Though I don't think we're gonna find any subs there. They're more being sent out for recon purposes. And if they find a sub, well, that would just be wonderful. At this point, this is probably a good spot to put a wrap in this episode. So what have we accomplished in this episode, the 13th of August, which has been, I don't know, maybe 6 to 8 hours of August 13th? We have, in this episode, sunk the Sendai, the Yugumo, I'm thinking the Mogami? That makes sense to me. The Nippon Maru, I think, would have been in the last episode. So 3 ships isn't too bad. Yeah, I'm happy with that. We still have only lost 2 Timbre classes. We have lost 74 aircraft. But, you know, that's to be expected when you have as daring of pilots as we do. Repair, C. Okay, this is what we're made up of here. So we've got CTF 25. The Yorktown has 25 of 72. What do you mean 72? Eh? Thought it was 12 max of each type. Why is it up to 24? Has there been a patch? Has something changed? The other carrier task force is saying the same thing of 72. I'm confused. Okay, Subpack 3, Subpack 4, ASW Squadron 2. Yeah, so that's what our ships are made up of. These are the locations, which we've landed in Reno, we've landed in Santa Cruz, and we'll probably be next landing in Maleta. That is my next plan. And objectives. So we've gotten the Santa Cruz, we've got Reno, we've got Milne, we've got Port Moresby. We need to seize control of Maleta, and then we have to start working on taking control of Guadalcanal and Florida Islands, as well as building a rank 5 airfield on Guadalcanal, which again takes a whole heck of a lot of fuel, and you only get 100 fuel per week. So it's something like 17 weeks minimum it takes just to get the fuel to build the airfield. And by that time, I have a feeling we will have sunk every single ship the Japanese own. I strongly believe that will be the case, and we might just be pressing the go fast button so that we can get oil. But yeah. Anyway, I'm James Johnson. This has been another episode of War at Sea. Hopefully you're enjoying the content. If so, please leave a like and subscribe. And until the next time, all, peace.